fall off. Now they holler he'll turn, thinking I'ma sell out. Talking just to feel heard, I never listen, although they say it's strictly. Welcome to Quick Hits. I'm your host, Shannon Smith, aka Podcast Smitty. So we're gonna hit it quick here. Right now, I'm gonna get you to your weekend. I know you got gifts to wrap. I know you got to get your house clean because family's coming over for Christmas if they haven't got there already. So I'm going to get you in. I'm going to get you out. We're going to talk about what Fridays are for. Friday is for football. So we're going to go ahead and talk about some football. We got the NFL. We got to make picks. So let's make some picks for the NFL. Let's make them right here. So the Chargers are going up against the Broncos on Thursday Night Football. I know this game will be figured out by the time I get done with it, but give me the Chargers in this game. Chargers have a very good defense. I think they'll stop the Broncos from scoring at will. Bo Nix and the guys have been scoring a lot of points on that offense. I think the Chargers got a defense that'll remedy that scoring. So give me the Chargers in this game. Kansas City up against Houston. Patrick Mahomes got the okay to start against the Houston Texans. They were looking at starting Carson Wentz, but this time around it looks like they won't have to. So give me Kansas City against Houston. Kansas City still only with one loss, and everybody's wondering how they done it. But the Bills are playing some good football here, but Kansas City still at the top of the AFC. And they will continue to be on top of the AFC with this win over Houston, Pittsburgh, and Baltimore. This is going to be a fight right here, baby, because this is the NFC North in full swing, in full effect right here. So Pittsburgh got the better of the Baltimore Ravens the last time. I think the Baltimore Ravens get the better of the Pittsburgh Steelers here. The Steelers are kind of on the ropes. Got exposed last week with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think Baltimore might get them on the ropes a little more as they will win this game. Give me the Baltimore Ravens with Lamar Jackson trying to make his claim for a third MVP after a 5-touchdown game last week. So give me Baltimore in this game. And the New York Giants versus the Atlanta Falcons. Give me Atlanta in this game. The Giants decimated on all sides. I think good Kirk Cousins shows up in this game. And now Detroit and Chicago. Give me Detroit. It's Chicago. I ain't worried about them. I know Detroit's got some injuries. I know they got a little bit of trouble out there. But give me the Detroit Lions. Dan Campbell got on the radio and said some meaningful words. And I think that's got Detroit fired up, even though they're a mass unit right now. So give me Detroit over Chicago. Cincinnati. Give me them over the Cleveland Browns. The Browns been a little decimated here. Been a little tough on the Cleveland Browns here. But Cincinnati's got enough offensive firepower. They may not be the complete team, but I think they're complete enough to get past the Cleveland Browns. This game, give me the Cincinnati Bengal Cats over the Cleveland Browns. And the Indianapolis Colts, give me them over the Tennessee Titans. Tank season in Tennessee. Sat Will Levis. So they're going to have to go with Mason Rudolph, I believe. I think that's who they're going with here. But the Indianapolis Colts will get the win. The Los Angeles Rams going against the New York Jets. I think the Rams got too much offense for the Jets. The Jets are in tank season as well. Aaron Rodgers ain't going to be back next year. Give me the Los Angeles Rams in this skirmish that they're going to have on Sunday. And Philadelphia playing Washington to claim a bigger lead in the NFC East. Philadelphia gets it done. I think Philadelphia has the potential MVP, Saquon Barkley, on their squad, going for that single-season rushing record. Could he do it? I think Washington's got their hands full with the Philadelphia Eagles. So give me Philadelphia in this one. Arizona playing Carolina. My mom and dad are going to be at this game as they're playing in Bank of America Stadium on my mom's birthday. Happy birthday to my mama. Love you. But Arizona, I think, gets it done against the Carolina Panthers. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I am. The 49er fan in me hopes I'm wrong. And the Cat Cave guy hopes that I'm wrong as well, to give me Arizona over Carolina. But I hope I'm wrong still. Who knows? In Minnesota, against Seattle. Minnesota will get this win here. The Seattle Seahawks can play some good football. I think Geno Smith is an underrated quarterback this season, but Minnesota got too much offensive firepower. Sam Darnold looking like he could be their quarterback of the future. Looks like he has a team and a coaching staff that believes in him. Give me Minnesota against the Seattle Seahawks. And Buffalo against New England. Buffalo, give me the Buffalo Bills. The Bills making a strong case of why they could win the AFC. Not just the AFC East, but the AFC as a whole. They got the offense to do it. Josh Allen trying to see if he can be MVP. You got 3 MVPs playing this week. One of them being Josh Allen. Give me the Buffalo Bills in this nothing to lose offense is like what I like to call them against the New England Patriots. And the Las Vegas Raiders will beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. No Trevor Lawrence in this game here as he's nursing the injury that could put him out for the year. Give me the Vegas Raiders against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And my San Francisco 49ers, give me them over the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins, I don't know if they're clicking as a team. San Francisco, yeah, we had a bum loss last week on Thursday Night Football with all the field goals. They still got a defense. I think Miami's offense can't go against our defense. So give me my San Francisco 49ers against the Miami Dolphins. Tampa Bay, give me Tampa Bay over the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know if the Cowboys can get it done against Tampa Bay's offense. Baker Mayfield playing some good football out there. Underrated, as we say. Saw a meme that said that one of the biggest mistakes the Cleveland Browns did was get rid of Baker Mayfield. By the way that they're playing this year, looks like it might be. But Tampa Bay right now reaping the benefits of a good Baker Mayfield and a good Mike Evans combo and a Bucky Irvin in the backfield. Give me Tampa Bay against the Dallas Cowboys. And last but not least, Monday Night Football, we got the New Orleans Saints up against the Green Bay Packers. The Packers are a tough squad in the NFC as a whole. But that NFC North looks like it is going to be a fight. There could be 3 teams going to the playoffs out of that NFC North. And the Green Bay Packers may be one of them. Give me Green Bay in this game here. We went out the gate quickly on quick hits with the football picks. So let's go to the next. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. College football playoffs. We are here. The very first 12-team playoffs for college football is here, guys. This is historical because, guys, I have a funny feeling with all this tournament stuff going on right here that we could have ourselves a staple for the winter. The staple for football could be like the NCAA tournament of basketball. Could be. Won't be 64 teams, I don't think. But it's going to be some very good football, potentially, for years to come. And we are here. We're here making history. And now right here on Boom Broadcasting, on the show we call Quick Hits, we are going to predict from first round, the second round, all the way to the Final Four, into the national championship. So let's go ahead and begin it with the first round. We have our lower seeds going into that first round, looking to go into the second round to play 4 teams that await them. So those teams: Ohio State versus Tennessee, Texas versus Clemson, Notre Dame versus Indiana, and Penn State versus SMU. Let's go ahead and get to that first game. Ohio State and Tennessee. Ohio State and Tennessee is going to be a very intriguing matchup. You got two good defenses. I like these defenses. Ohio State's front seven is a very tough defense. I think Tennessee has a very, very good secondary. Ohio State, their offense, very good offense. And now Tennessee has an offense that can go and stretch the field. But I think that Ohio State has got the advantage in this game here. I think Ohio State comes away with the win against Tennessee. Very good game, competitive game. Defense is going to be in there, but I think it's up to the offense. Whoever's going to score against these tough defenses is going to be your winner. In Texas, your 5 seed up against your 12 seed Clemson Tigers. There's a lot of people who think that Clemson got disrespected, although they won the ACC. They won the ACC from SMU. Many people thought they got disrespected. But let's talk about that. Texas, who Quinn Ewers might be on the move next year, saying that he may transfer for his 5th year, but it's nothing about going pro. He may leave Texas. Arch Manning is breathing down his neck. Many are thinking that Arch could play for him in this game. It's a possibility. I doubt it, but it's a possibility. Quinn Ewers, I think, is going to be playing to show other schools that he can still ball. And that's why I'm going with Texas in this game here against Clemson. I like Cade Klubnik in this game, but I think that Texas's team is built top to bottom. So give me Texas in this game against the Clemson Tigers. Give me the Texas Longhorns in this game. Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish, up against Indiana. The Hoosiers, Daddy Cincinnati, want to continue the legend that he could be against Notre Dame. Marcus Freeman's team took a bad loss this season, but it went on fire. With Riley Leonard playing at that quarterback position, playing some very good football here. I think I think Notre Dame beats Indiana convincingly in this game. No disrespect to Daddy Cincinnati and the Indiana Hoosiers, but Notre Dame top to bottom, too tough. I don't think they match up well with them. Curtis Rourke will have to show out in this game, but I think that Riley Leonard and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish get it done. And Penn State up against SMU. I don't see SMU winning this game here. I think Penn State's defense is too tough for SMU. SMU almost winning the ACC away from Clemson, but I think Penn State is too powerful of a team, especially on the defensive end. So the Nittany Lions of Penn State will get it done against the SMU Mustangs. Let's go to that second round. Round 2, fights. That's what we're doing right now. Going into round 2, Oregon will play the winner of the 8-9 game. Arizona State will play the winner of the 5-12. Georgia, the winner of the 7-10. And Boise State, the winner of the 6-11 matchup here. So Oregon, if the picks go right, Oregon will play Ohio State. And that's a grudge match, everybody. Remember, Ohio State came up short to Oregon in Eugene, Oregon. By 1 point, came up short to them. Give me Oregon in this game. I think they'll win by maybe 3 in this game. It'll come down to the field goal. I think this is going to be the game everybody's going to watch because Ohio State wants revenge against Oregon. But they won't get it this time. Oregon will beat them twice. And then Arizona State going to play Texas. Arizona State, who was the team picked to be last in the Big 12, won it from Iowa State. Cam Scatterbo playing his tail off. One of the better running backs. He ended up getting 3 Heisman votes very late in the season. Very late. But Cam Scatterbo and Arizona State going to play Texas. If the vote goes right, if everything goes right, they'll play Texas. But I think Texas will outlast Arizona State. Texas has Quinn Ewers looking to play dress rehearsal for other teams. Who knows? looking to get out of Texas because it looks like Arch Manning is going to be assuming that starting role next year. They're saving it for Arch Manning. So Texas will get the win over Arizona State. And Georgia going to play Notre Dame. Notre Dame, I think, will come up short to the Georgia Bulldogs here. Kirby Smart, a very talented coach, knows what he's doing with this squad. I don't think Notre Dame can match up well with Georgia, especially on the defensive end. Give me the Dogs of Athens, Georgia in this game. And Boise State playing Penn State. Boise State with the bye, having time to rest. I think that's going to be just enough. Boise State's defense is a very, very good defense. I like Boise State in this game. Give me Boise State over Penn State. I think they'll give Drew Aguilar some trouble throwing the football. And I think Ashton Jeanty is going to have a chance in front of a national spotlight to show why he should have won the Heisman Trophy against that Penn State Nittany Lions defense. Give me Boise State in this game. And then after that, we'll go to the very first inaugural Final Four in the 12-man playoff here. Oregon versus Texas. Georgia versus Boise State. Give me Oregon over Texas, and give me Georgia over Boise State. Georgia's defense, I think, is going to be tough. I want Ashton Jeanty to run all over the place. I'd love for it. But I don't think the quarterback play, that's going to be the tough part. Although I feel like Madsen, the sophomore, I think the lights might be a little too bright for him. And I think Georgia finds a way to do it. And that'll set up Oregon and Georgia for the national championship. Give me Oregon in an overtime game against the Georgia Bulldogs, and Oregon getting the win in overtime. And they will be your 2024-2025 national champions of college football, the Oregon Ducks. Quack, quack. That is my picks here. What are your picks? Give me your picks. Tell me I'm wrong. Let's talk about it. I'm ready to talk about it because college football is getting better and better and better, and I'm looking forward to it. So engage in the comments. That is my playoff bracket. What's yours? On the last show, I did some shout outs, some good and some bad, but this time around, I got 2 shout outs going into our weekend. The first shout out is going to go to a childhood favorite player of mine into my teens. He was a very groundbreaking quarterback, very unique for the time. That player's name is Michael Vick. And now Michael Vick, going into his retirement, has now become the new head coach for Norfolk State University. It was said that he was going to go and coach Sacramento State, but he decided to stay close to home. He's 20 miles away from his hometown of Newport News, Virginia, staying in the home state, and is going to coach Norfolk State. Michael Vick, of course, one of the pioneering running quarterbacks. Maybe not pioneering, but he would have to have done the running quarterback position better than anybody that has played the game. Definitely made waves for players like Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. Michael Vick, definitely one of the best quarterbacks of the 2000s. Got Virginia Tech to a national championship, and he was a dynamic player in all of college. It's good to see Michael Vick doing something great in his retirement years away from the game. And Michael Vick, hopefully, he does well with Norfolk State. Now, this is his first head coaching job, which I was surprised because I didn't know that Michael Vick was coaching anywhere. This is his first gig as a coach. And you know what? Why not do it better than doing that in your hometown? That's big time for Michael Vick. Congratulations to the man, Michael Vick. The second shout out, one of my current favorite players in women's basketball, WNBA MVP, Asia Wilson, signing 6 years, as an extension to her already 2-year deal with Nike. She gets 8 years, $20 million. Big time for her, the most lucrative contract for a female basketball player on the Nike brand. Hey, if there's anybody who deserves it, it's got to be Asia. She deserves every bit of what she is gaining, as she is the second unanimous MVP in the WNBA in franchise history, the number one being Cynthia Cooper in 1997, being a unanimous MVP. Her and Asia are the only ones who have done it. Asia being the only WNBA player ever in the franchise to score 1,000 points in a single season. Asia is the best two-way player in the WNBA as we speak. So it was without a doubt that she deserved every bit of that $20 million that she received from her shoe deal with Nike. Her new shoe will be coming out real soon. Asia is very deserving of what she's getting. Congratulations to Michael Vick and to Asia Wilson. Those are my shout outs as we head into this holiday weekend. Enjoy. All right, y'all, I'm going to hit you with this last little bit. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to let you get to your Christmas movies, your Elf, your Home Alone 1 and 2, your National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. I'm going to let you get to your festivities. I'm going to let you get to your dinners. You're baking your cookies, getting those gifts ready and exchanging those gifts. Speaking of gifts, this is what I want to end the show on. Now, I will say this. As a kid, I was blessed with some very great Christmases. Mom and Dad came through every single year. Ain't never been a time I was disappointed on Christmas. Mom and Dad handled biz. I appreciate them for that. And as I grew older, I realized the true meaning of Christmas. And I will go out on a limb and say that being visited by Santa Claus will never, ever, 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 ever exceed being Santa Claus. That's my favorite thing about Christmas. I love getting gifts for people. I love telling someone, I got you something for Christmas. I love saying that. I love the excitement and the happiness, the happy tears of getting someone a gift. Guys, it's cool when you get gifts. Now me, I told my family, hey, listen, gift cards and cash. That's all I want. I'll get me what I want. I'll get me what I want. But 9 times out of 10, I can't tell some family differently. Like my sister, like my niece, they know what to get me. They do. And there are people out there who know what to get me as well too. But one thing I want you to understand is whatever you receive from someone this year, be thankful. I don't care what it is. Be thankful for the gift they give you. I don't care if it's that popcorn tin with the 3 flavors of popcorn. Yo, you get me that, I'm good. Because that's my childhood right there. That's dope. But make sure that if someone is nice enough to spend their money, their time, their resources to purchase or make you a gift, thank them. Be thankful. Receive that gift with a full heart. Make sure you do that because, that person didn't have to do it, but they did it. And always remember, it's the thought that counts. Someone thought enough of you to get you a gift, no matter how big or how small that it is. Receive that gift with a whole heart, with a thankful heart. Receive that gift. And another thing, if you got grandparents or elderly living family, go see them. You never know whose holiday is going to be their last holiday. With all intents and purposes, this could be my last holiday. God forbid, I hope not. I hope not. So I got a little more living to do. I hope not. But if it is, we're all on borrowed time. Every last one of us here is on borrowed time. So go see your family. Call your family on the phone. Send them that Christmas card. If they don't like it, that's on them. I don't see why they wouldn't. But make sure that you go see them. Make sure that you see your family. Now, I feel a little contradictory because this guy's going to be working on Christmas Day, on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas. I got a full week at work. I decided to go in. I wanted to O-tizzy like I did on Thanksgiving. However, I'm going to make sure that I bust my butt to get to my family. When it's all said and done, see them, enjoy my time with them, and give them their gifts, because I'm playing Santa Claus yet again this year, and it does my heart good to play Santa Claus every single year. That does me good. So I'm making sure of that. I got everybody coming in. You know, we're gonna be good. I'm gonna make sure my family's straight. That's one of the things that I love about the holidays. And make sure that you do too. Now, I don't know if I'll have an episode next week. Over the weekend, I might put a little something on the YouTube channel for you guys for Christmas. I may. Don't quote me on that. It's a possibility. We'll see what's going on. I might just do that. But until then, guys, stay safe, stay blessed, enjoy the sports, the wrestling, the football, the hockey, the basketball, full slate of basketball on Christmas Day. Enjoy it all. Enjoy your families. Enjoy God's blessings. Enjoy it all. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm Shannon Smith, and this is Quick Hits.
Can't fall off, now they holler he'll turn, thinking I'ma sell out, talking just to feel heard. I never listen, although they say it's true.